The town of Barnstable has a brand new redesigned website, and here today we're going to take you through some of the new features and explain how the thing was built so it's easier for you to use now. And joining me is the mastermind, really, behind the whole thing, our web developer here in town, Kevin DeCalibus. Kevin, thanks for being on the show.
No problem, Nick. Good to be here.
Now, just give us a little bit of an overview as to what you did with our town's website.
Well, Nick, I've been doing this for the town about 9 years. It's been a long process. We had the old site going. It was going really well. It's won a few awards way back. There's been an explosion in growth on the site. The staff in town, the amount of information, the ability to convert information to get it online has improved so much. The old site started just busting at the seams. So over the past few years, I've been trying to come up with ways to do it just bigger, better, and faster, both for the user, the staff, and myself as the guy who's got to manage the information and get it out there for everybody.
What kind of an undertaking was it to go from the old website that we had and build this new, more streamlined, cleaner-looking site?
To be honest, it's literally taken years. This is probably my fourth shot at it.
Wow.
Because I would get into it, and then just the regular work of the town site would just sort of interfere. New projects would come up. As you see, we'd do things like Sandy Neck, HYCC sites. You know, these things just come up. Town manager's newsletter. You know, they would just get kind of pushed back, and then literally the next time I would get back to it, the technology would literally have moved forward. I'd be learning new things, and I would just start.
Kind of had to start from scratch, yeah.
Which was fine. You know, nothing really ever comes out right the first time anyways, and I just kept at it, and then this time everything just seemed to fall into place as far as the technology behind the scenes for me.
So, talk to us about some of the new features on the website, and I know that we've been talking about how it's a lot easier to use. In using it for the past few days, I found it a lot easier to get to the information I need. So talk about that a little bit.
We're getting there. It was big to me. You know, everything was set up pretty well before, but what I've heard in the past from users and staff is people just want fast access to the information, and the majority of our information flows through either our departments or our boards and committees. So to me, I felt as though that info should be right up front, should be available on every page. And then along with that, because people don't always understand the departmental structure, we have the residents and visitors section, the doing business section now, which are sort of quick links to often accessed information. And as I've said, we're just going to be updating that continuously to try to give people quick access to things they use the most.
Well, great, Kev. Why don't we take people through a couple of examples of how they can get to common information that people need most often. How about that?
Let's do it.
All right, great. So now we're taking a look at the town's brand new homepage, Kev. Take us through some of the features of what we're looking at right now.
All right, this is a quick snapshot here of about half the page, what I like to call sort of above the fold. You know, we created a banner, a pretty simple banner, just some quick shots of around town hall. But to get into the meat of it, really, what we've done is for a little bit of fun and something to look at that's different every time, is we have a camera up on top of the building that takes that we have configured to take a snapshot every minute, and it what we call FTPs it up to our servers, and we're able to display a new picture every time the page loads. So if it's sunny, you can come to the site and look out from the top of the building over Hyannis Harbor here and see what's going on.
Instant weather conditions.
At nighttime, it is a black image.
Right.
You know, it is what it is, and that's what's going on in Hyannis Harbor. It's pretty neat.
Let's take a look at some of the commonly accessed information and how we can do that now.
All right. Now, on every page, no matter where you are on this website, you're going to have this top bar of navigation menus, which will lead you to everything, our departments, our boards, or this commonly accessed info, which we're going to refer to as our residents and visitors and doing business.
Okay.
These are neat little drop downs for quick access of things we've come up with over time. We've gotten an idea of commonly accessed information. And if you're a resident in town, this is a great place to start for things. I mean, whether it's your trash pickup, maps in town, public health notices, your property values, the town annual reports, you'll find it here.
Sure.
Users can get in touch with us through the email town hall. If they access something every day and it's not in this list, we'll pop it in there. We want this to work for the people. If you're a business owner and you want quick access to some of the information our more business-orientated departments handle, you'll find them here. This is a short list now. It'll definitely be growing as we go along. And I think these are great because a lot of people, like I said before, don't really understand sometimes the structure of what's going on, and they just want information.
Now, Kevin, since we're on Channel 18 right now, if people want to access, because we've been promoting the online archives ever since I've been here and well before that, and I know this is something that you've created as well on our website, talk a little bit about how folks can watch Channel 18 videos online now with the new website.
Nick, I really like the way I was able to integrate our videos onto this. Down at the bottom here, there's a video on Channel 18 button, and it drops right down. And now, you know, as you guys know, every day you create at least 2 videos of your morning show and your afternoon show. And the second those are generated, they are going to show up here. This morning show is already loaded up there. As soon as this show is created and loaded up to the web, or saved actually on your end, it is then zipped up to the web and it's displayed here. Your morning shows, because it's sort of its own special entity, I created a separate section for where you can go find you can find a Today's show. Today's shows will always be displayed right when you guys are done.
Sure.
As you can see, yesterday's show for Barnstable Today is still up there. Later on this afternoon, it'll be today's show.
Now, the thing that I like about the new site, Kevin, is that all the newest content is really, really easy to find. If there's a new meeting posting, if there's a new news item, something like that, it's extremely easy to take a look at what is all there and when it's happening.
Every department has new information almost daily, and it'll always be posted on that department's page. But what we definitely try to do is keep it here on the front page for a few days as it cycles through its news cycle. And it'll always be available. In the public meetings, these meetings come up daily. This is an automated system that'll automatically pull up the public meeting schedule, and once the meetings, the agendas are submitted, they are linked up to the meeting for immediate access on the homepage.
Just take us, as a final example, take us through and show us how we would find, let's say, a town council agenda.
All right. Well, coming into the site, I would immediately say, well, town council is part of our boards and committees. It's boards and committees. So I'm going to take a look here. I'm going to scroll down alphabetically. I'll go through. I'm going to look for town council. I'm going to find them, and it's going to bring me to the town council's homepage here. And as I scroll down a little bit, you're going to be presented with another automated list of the full schedule for the year. And the agendas and minutes are loaded dynamically. You get a little notice of the next meeting, which in our case is tomorrow night. The agenda's been posted, and it's there for your viewing. On every board and commission page, the videos have been broken down again, so you're only going to get, say on the town council page, you're going to get the newest town council videos displayed as they're created. And you'll get 3 at a time. You can cycle through them, and you can go back years.
Excellent. Well, Kevin, I have to say that I am really impressed. Congratulations on a job well done, seriously.
Thanks, Nick. It was a good time.
Yeah, and it's certainly going to make it a lot easier for all of us who work at Town Hall and across the town to access information, and hopefully it'll make it easier for you out there, if you use the website on a regular basis, to find everything that you need to find. Very quickly, Kevin, if anybody happens to have questions about the website, its functionality, or anything like that, what would be the best place for them to reach out to?
Right on the top of every page, if you look over on the right, there'll be an email town hall button. Go there, send us your messages. If you find problems, let us know. We'll fix them as soon as possible. It's early. We've just rolled this out. We'll get things tightened up.
All right. Well, there's only one meeting left on the agenda this week. The Town Council does meet this evening, as you saw on the website, in the Town Hall hearing room. I'm Nick Cortez, and thanks for joining us on Barnstable Today.